Hello everybody, this is John Gilling once again with my co-host, the great Gruesome Herzog. Tonight we have the wonderful actress Deborah Funes. Deborah, how are you?
How are you, John? How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming on.
No, thank you for inviting me.
So from Argentina to Miami, was that a big move for you?
Absolutely. It was very difficult because I didn't speak good English at all, and my first language is Spanish, plus I was learning some British English in the school, and British English is totally different, so I didn't understand any English when I moved to the United States.
Wow.
That was a pretty brave move then, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, I moved here with my sister. We both together decided to take a plane and have a big adventure here. I knew Miami already because I was here in vacations for a week or 10 days, and I totally love it. So for me, it was fantastic to come here. For me, it was like to arrive to the paradise, finally.
So you're into modeling? No, modeling? You enjoy modeling?
Modeling, yeah. You see, I still don't understand British accent.
That's funny.
Sometimes I'm watching a movie in British English and I understand a quarter of what they say. It's ridiculous. But sounds good. I don't want to offend you. Just my ear is not accustomed to British English right now.
Not at all. Deborah, I don't always understand the Americans, honestly, so it's no problem. Yeah, I was saying, you enjoy your modeling?
Oh yes. Well, I've been doing for so many years, and for me, it's just a normal thing to start posing for the camera and loving the camera and the camera loving me. And honestly, for me, it's just something so normal, and I can shoot with any photographer, whatever style. Now I am more into acting, that's the big challenge right now.
Right. And you've done some TV work. Do you want to tell us about that?
Sure. I was doing some TV commercials and some TV shows in Spanish all over Miami in different channels, but they put a lot of TV commercials in other countries. They've been shot here in Miami, but I appear in Argentina every 15 minutes. So my family were like, oh my God, we see you every 15 minutes on TV. And people have been calling me from New York, from another country, saying that they saw me in a Playboy TV video, and was for many years all over the planet. It's so funny because I didn't even know that after 4 years I still was in Playboy. Then I did a lot of TV shows in a special comedy for Latin TV channels here in Miami, but people recognize me in another states like Dallas or New York. The Latin people in those states, they come over to my table and they go like, oh, you've been in TV, right? And I'm like, how do you know? And they go like, because we saw you in TV Latin channels. And like I say, I was shooting in Miami, but I appear all over. So that was very cool.
So do you enjoy being a known face?
Yeah, it's fun. It's very, very fun, funny. It's a pleasure. And I like the people knows who I am, and I think maybe I have a mission in this planet. That's why maybe I'm gonna be very popular someday.
There you go.
Right. And as becoming successful in America, has that made you a bit of a national hero back home in Argentina?
To be honest, it's just sometimes I don't even believe myself. It's like, it is real, or I am just fantasizing about it. It's just so amazing. The film industry in the United States really opened the doors for me, and little by little I am moving in in higher level and in very easy way. I mean, the producers really love my look, and they offer me roles without auditions, and they want to work with me again, and I am just like living the dream, you know.
Good deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially my first language is Spanish, so for me, it's a challenge to be an actress in United States speaking in English, and in the same time have all these doors opening for me. It's like a dream coming true. I think I didn't even have the courage to dream that well.
Yeah, we all do that,
dream.
though. Yeah, we all do that. We all think that getting in the movie business is like impossible until the opportunity knocks. Then it's like overwhelming.
Yeah, well, I know a lot of people in Miami that is totally the opposite. They think that they are already movie stars and they never been on the camera.
No comment. But there is a film that I guess it was your first film that I happened to see. I had the copy right here. I got a copy from Jim O'Rear. And I'm going to talk about is Scream Farm in 2008. Scream Farm is a super duper, possibly low budget zombie film that I absolutely loved. Do you want to give listeners an idea of your experience in Scream Farm?
Yeah, it was amazing because Jim O'Rear, he saw me in a website where are some talents, you put your profile there.
Right.
He saw my profile, and then he went to my modeling website, and I had the look that he was looking for the film, that, all the actors were blonde, cute, with a small nose. We all look like cartoons. So he went to my space. I remember in 2007, he went to my space, and he contacted me, and he said, hey, listen, I want you for my film. And I was like, maybe this is a scumbag or something. I mean, I never been in the film. I was not sure who he was, and I was not sure if this was serious or a joke or whatever. So we've been emailing, and then, finally I just took a plane and went to Alabama. And was there, his partner waiting, Todd Adderman, I think is the
right. Yeah, Ted Adderman,
yeah.
Yep.
He was waiting for me at the airport. I was scared. It was my first experience traveling for a movie. And then we went through the woods in the car, in a farm, and to me was everything so like different. Alabama compared to Miami or New York is totally different.
Right.
And to me was exciting, and everybody was waiting for me there in the house of Kim,
okay.
the other lead actress, and they all been looking at me like I am a zombie.
Like you're a zombie.
And I was like, why they're looking at me like that? And everybody was looking at me, and they go like, do you for real been in Playboy and on TV channels in Miami? I was like, yes. So everybody was looking at me like, wow. And and then we start acting every day. I don't know. I think we spend like 14 hours minimum every day shooting so fast. And for the first time, I got in the hunting house. I didn't even know what was a hunting house, because we don't have that in Miami or in Argentina.
Right.
And it was so cute. I mean, to see all these monsters all over and moving. I mean, it was so cute. And all these, like I said, blonde teenagers. It was very cute. It's a cute movie,
Yeah. It's a good movie.
Yeah. And the ants in Alabama are so big, and they bite you everywhere. I was suffering too much. Even if I have very thick leather boots, they get into my feet and bite me.
Oh, wow.
Forget that.
What an experience, right?
Yeah. Actually, I was scared many times when we finished shooting, like around 2 a.m, and I had to go to the hotel and appear one of the guys who was a zombie, a naked zombie. He had in the movie. And he shocked all the actors because we didn't expect to see a naked zombie. And he goes like, Deborah, don't worry, I give you a ride to the hotel. I was like, oh my God, I don't want a ride from this guy.
That's funny.
So some of the girls say, don't worry, we're going to take you to the hotel. So my hotel was in the middle of the nothing. And in one of the night off, my door was like, knocking. Someone was knocking the door of my room in the hotel. And I was like, who is this? And nobody answered. Who is? Nobody answered. I started desperate. And then they opened my door of my room, and I started screaming for real. Ah! And was the guy who worked in the hotel. He said, I am bringing you towels. You didn't tell me that it's you. I just cockroach all over the hotel.
Ugh.
So I decide to move out from the hotel, even if it's supposed that I gotta be there for a week. I move out to another hotel 1 hour away with another girl. So it was pretty scary outside the shooting area.
That's funny.
That was my experience with Scream Farm, but I am glad that, give me the opportunity to perform in a feature film for the first time in my life.
And you were great in it, so.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that they're gonna happen. Maybe it was I forgot.
All right, well, the next film that I've noticed on your credits is called Closing Arguments. Mm-hmm. What can you tell us about that one?
That was my first film ever. It's a short film from Manuel Montenegro, that is a producer from Spain, but he lives in Florida.
Okay.
And he offered me a role of an angel in his short film. Anytime that he wanted to shoot, I've been out of town, because in that moment I was modeling in different states, and especially in New York. So he put another actresses before to shoot with me, and was a totally nightmare to shoot with these ladies, until he said, Deborah, I will never gonna try to put another actress. I think you are for the role, and anytime that you are in Miami, let me know, we're gonna shoot with you. And when we shoot, was good, and actually was a hurricane close. I remember. So if you see an angel with a lot of wind, and the water of the ocean was crazy, is because it was a hurricane coming.
That's cool. So
no, absolutely no. I love adventure, and every adventure you're gonna find a little bit of challenge and scare situations,
Right.
So it's part of the adventure show.
All right. Well, I noticed in 2013 is when you're really starting to kick off, get moving. There's a movie called Roberto. Now, what is that film about?
It's a film that was shot in England, and it's a comedy. The actors are doing improv, so the acting is really good.
Okay.
And I want to work there again. I really want, because the producers in England are calling me, not calling me, but contacting me by Facebook, and they say they want to work with me. So now I am thinking into do my visa to work in Europe and be ready to shoot there. I don't say I want to move there, but eventually I want to be ready to fly and work there.
Right.
That
makes sense.
But I have to practice the British accent. So.
That's funny.
All you need to know is fish and chips.
Fish and chips. What is that?
Fish. That's what we eat. Fish and chips.
Fish and... Okay. I like fish.
Yeah.
You like French fries?
Absolutely.
That's chips.
Oh, okay. I got it.
That's what they call it.
Okay.
Stupid English.
Watch your mouth.
Right.
Well, let me... you said that I started to kick out in 2013, but to me, to shoot Disciples in 2012 was a really good step in the acting career. Big horror celebrities working there, like Deborah Land, Tony Todd, a lot of big actors in the horror film industry been there, and for me, I was shot in Los Angeles, so I think that was a big step, even if the movie is not out yet, Yeah, Yeah, it was shot in 2012, and there is so many productions that they don't show up in IMDb.
Right.
And it's a shame because, some productions were good.
Yeah, Disciples I do want to see.
A lot of TV shows I had done, they don't appear on IMDb, so it's frustrated.
Right.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
Or they try to sell the movie. I really don't know exactly how this works, but I did another feature film in Florida on the Everglades. The name is Hellglades, and I never even saw the trailer about this movie. I never saw anything.
Wow.
And I got paid well for 1 hour of work, and I cannot believe there is nothing going on. So it is a shame,
It is. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Right. The next one to talk about is obviously Jebadiah's axe.
Mm-hmm. That was actually Jim. He gave me the role like 2 years ago, almost, and we've been waiting and waiting. Actually, he gave me the role before Disciples, and Disciple was shot like a year before Jebadiah. So sometimes the producers give you a role and they shot like 3 years later or more, whatever, or 2 years later. So I've been really waiting for Jebadiah's axe and, putting all my patience there. Sometimes I think I don't have any patience for guys because all my patience is going to the film productions. I am waiting, all my patience there. And, finally, we did. I went to Dallas on June this year, and I spent 10 days shooting, a lot of hours, big sacrifice, sometimes sleeping 3 hours. And this time we're not cockroach or ants, we're like, this time we're like cougars or whatever is the name, and ticks and all these little insects all over the woods. I didn't even know that they exist. I didn't even know. I thought that to live between the woods was like a beautiful dream, but it's a nightmare.
Ticks and fleas, that's funny.
And also I saw a lot of big spiders, indoors and outdoors, and whatever. I took the challenge, and I really let them do whatever they want with me. So I think I put my life in risk because in the middle of the night I had to fall in the floor in the middle of the woods, and even if could be there a scorpion, I just did. And trust me, I wanted to cry for real.
That's funny. Oh, I love it.
It's true. I saw all type of animals.
Wow.
That was more scary than a Scream Farm, let me tell you.
Awesome. So now, is there anything else that's going on that you're allowed to talk about? Like any new projects or any modeling schedulings or anything?
I told to my actors friends that I don't want to be stuck in the horror film industry. I want to have the experience to explore another type of movies. And it's like the universe give me the opportunity right now to perform in thrillers and crime movies and TV series. So I've been shooting 4 episodes for a TV series, and the name is Wisp. I've been shooting in Pennsylvania, in area. That was happening in August, so they're gonna release in October.
Cool.
And I have another, like around 3 others. No, I'm sorry, 3, 4, 5 other movies that they are no horror films. They are mixed crime, thriller, action.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, and they are bigger productions. No super low budget. They have more money going on.
Well, that's excellent.
Yeah, well, that's what I can say right now. I mean, I don't have the days of shooting exactly, but for sure we're going to shoot one in November, and the other 4 episodes or 8 more episodes for Wisp, maybe we're gonna shoot in November or December. So the end of this year gonna be very busy for me, and the other big productions, I guess, gonna be for 2014 and 2015. We will see where I go. I mean, I don't want to be stuck in any type of movie. I want even to be able to perform in comedy and drama and whatever possible, you know.
Oh, excellent. Well, it seems like you have a booming career. I mean,
yeah, thank you so much. It's about to contact the right people in the right moment and present the right profile.
Right.
And honestly, I receive sometimes insults from gay guys or from old men saying that I am too sexy, that I look like a whore or whatever.
Jesus.
Yes, and that I shouldn't show my body, that my butt hanging, whatever. And what I say is that a big part of my success is because I show my body, and that's not mean that I have to be porn or anything. I mean, if I have something that is stand up between me and the other actresses, then I have to show what they stand up. And if I stand up my body, well, I'm gonna show my body, and if I stand up my face, I'm gonna show my face, or both. But I think it's part of the big success, or the moving of my career is going in the direction that I didn't really expect, because I'm getting roles without even audition, you know. And
right.
This is something that's so amazing. And it pretty much is because they go like, okay, you are a sexy girl, you got the body, you got this and that. So I will not gonna put my look in the closet, even if some people is so jealous. No, and actually I see the actors, they are killing themselves to be able to look good. So, hello, the top actors in Hollywood, most of them, they kill themselves to be able to have a great body and a great figure, because these open doors. You know, open doors, even if they don't want to see that. I mean, some of the actresses, they get way too skinny because they are trying to look the best that they can, and they overdo it, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen to me.
Jeez. Well, you are a beautiful young lady, so you just, stay to yourself, be yourself, and, nothing that you don't already know, so...
Well, obviously works, and I'm gonna keep doing what I am doing,
Yep, well,
even if it's a little too sexy sometimes.
Well, you just keep up the good work and keep working hard, and we're all rooting for you.
Thank you so much for inviting me to your show.
No problem.
Definitely. Deborah, do you like horror films? Are you a fan of horror films?
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching horror films since I was a kid. Actually, I couldn't wait my parents go out on Saturday night.
I knew this was coming.
To put the TV with the babysitter and my other sister to watch scary movies. Everybody knows one of the best productions was The Shining with Jack Nicholson.
That's amazing. That is so amazing.
How often does that come up now?
That's 3 times now.
Yeah.
Really?
In a week.
That's all.
And Gruesome doesn't even like it.
That's Deborah. Thanks. That was awesome. Yeah, I knew that was going to come out of your mouth. I knew I had a funny feeling, and damn it if you didn't say it. That's remarkable.
That is
maybe I'm missing something. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just kind of boring to me, but maybe I'll go back and re-venture this, because this is third person in 1 week.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Well, actually, I like that movie, and I did a research of the top films in the history of the horror films, and The Shining is in almost number 1. But obviously, I saw like 3 times already. I don't want to watch again. It's enough.
Well, it's great having you on here, Deborah. You are a wonderful guest.
Yeah,
thank you for inviting me, and I hope that we have another interview maybe next year.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Just catch one of us, and we'll schedule you in.
All right. Thank you so much, and have a great day.
You too, dear. Take care.
Yeah.
We'll see you.